How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Gundam card game video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today we have a remake of a video that we published earlier today because there were a couple mistakes in the video, and normally I let a few mistakes slide here or there if they're small, but I think these ones are big enough and relevant enough to the topic that I wanted to just redo the whole video. So apologies to the 500 people who already watched the video. Here we have a second one, and I know that I'm fully aware that this video is going to do worse than the previous one just because that's how YouTube works, but I wanted to have the proper information out. So today's topic are the brand new rarity for the Gundam card game, or is the brand new rarity for the Gundam card game, the SP or the special rarity. Now what these are, they are alt art reprints of cards that were in previous Gundam card game sets, and this new rarity is debuting with Gundam card game Steel Requiem set 3. So we're going to go over all 7 of them. So there are 7 of them. That's one of the things that I missed. I missed 3 of them, which they were shared last year in November and December. And then also I kind of messed up a couple other small things like case sizes for the Gundam card game. For the Gundam card game, if you don't know, a booster box comes in a case of 12 booster boxes. I mixed that up with 6 because I think I heard that you got 6 alt arts per case, and I was like, oh, you get 1 per box, right? Well, no, apparently you get 1 every other box. You have like a 50% chance to pull one of these in a booster box. This card does also not take up the slot of an alternate art or a resource, so there is that as well. So we're gonna go and check out a couple things and then showcase all of the new SPs, and I'd like to hear your opinions on all of them. So let's go ahead and jump into our overlay. Alright, so here we have the product page for the Gundam card game set 3, and I just kind of wanted to point this out because we can see here that they have an official confirmation that we get 7 special rarities. This does not appear on any of the other product pages for the Gundam card game, so this is a new thing to set 3, which is really, really cool. I really like this as an extra little bonus that you get per every other booster box. I kind of wish it was every booster box. Maybe that was a little bit of a wishful thinking on my behalf, assuming that each case had 6 boxes. Hey, some of the other games that I play have 6 box cases, but I digress. So yes, we have 7, and we are going to talk about all 7 of them today. And I think this is just a great thing, like extra value for folks who are opening, the Gundam card game. And I already think the Gundam card game is really, really fun to open. The LRs are beautiful, way better than like other, card game high rarity stuff like Mythic Rares for Magic the Gathering, which are just kind of like dull unless you get, one of the dozen treatments that they have. Just the LRs, just in general in Gundam, are excellent. And you also get the 2 alternate arts and the potential for one of these special cards. So let's go ahead and talk about the special cards. We're going to talk about the ones we didn't cover in the previous video. Man, I'm not going to live that down. I've made well over 1,000 videos on YouTube over 10 years, and this is the first time I've ever had to... I felt like I wanted to actually take a video down and redo it. It's personally embarrassing. So anyway, here are the 2 cards, or two of the 3 cards that we missed. So we have Mikazuki and With Iron and Blood, so we actually have a card with Orga in it, which is excellent. And Mikazuki, which is a fantastic pilot, just in general, but also more so in the Tekkadan deck. I love how these form like, like a, not really a panorama, but a scene together. And so collecting both of these, if you're a big collector, I think will be really, really cool. Or if you just play the Gundam card game, I think getting this Mikazuki will be excellent. Mikazuki is getting a lot of alternate art stuff. There's the one that's drawn by the Dragon Ball artist too, where Mikazuki is jacked to hell. So yeah, these are cool. I really like these. I think With Iron and Blood will end up being one of the least expensive of the SPs, because SPs in general are really good cards. They're not like high rarity cards. We're not getting reprints of LRs. They're mostly like commons and uncommons and that kind of stuff, but they're extremely playable. With Iron and Blood is fine in the, Tekkadan deck, but I kind of wish this was something else. But it's still really cool, and getting Orga actually on some cards is really good. Next up we have... Oh, this is not the next one. Hold on, there we go. We have Battle of Aces. So this is the other one that I missed. And it's funny because I actually didn't technically miss this. I saw them post this and I was like, oh, that's sweet. And then I just, for the video, I just completely overlooked it. So yeah, Battle of Aces. This is an absolutely gorgeous Battle of Aces. I definitely want to get a couple copies of this. I think this will be one of like the mid to more expensive ones. It's just absolutely beautiful. And you can kind of see here how they are doing the alt art treatment and the foiling and the texturing. Some of the other cards that we're going to be checking out, we actually have much higher res images, but we'll get to this one when we get to that one. I think this is great, and I think Battle of Aces is just a fantastic card. And yeah, this is one that I will be very happy to pull if I open one. Next up, we have a Show of Resolve. This one's another card that's already gotten several alternate art reprints, and we'll get more in the future with like the Gundam Wing box set and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is beautiful. This features one of the key characters from the Universal Timeline Gundam, Lala Soon, and as you can see, it has beautiful, beautiful foiling. You can tell the rarity because it says SP here. It does still say plus, but we do see the new designation SP up there at the top. And yeah, the texturing looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to get some of these in actual hand and kind of check them out for myself. Next up, we have probably my chase SP of the set. We have Overflowing Affection with your girl Fa from Zeta and Double Zeta. Fa is fantastic. And yeah, this art's just really, really cute, and this is one of the most playable cards in the Gundam card game. This is a staple for any white deck, whereas Show Resolve is like, yeah, maybe you'll play a couple copies here or there for your blue decks. For your white decks, you're probably going to be playing a lot of, 2 to 4, probably 4 copies of Overflowing Affection. I called it right when the beta was kind of, in action when it was announced. I was like, this card's really good. I can see this being a staple in the Gundam card game for a very long time. I don't see them printing something more powerful than this. I mean, they might eventually, but it's extremely good. So yeah, very much looking forward to getting an Overflowing Affection. Well, a playset of these. It'd be very nice. We also have Fatal Strike. Now, this is another one of the big chase cards from the SPs in Gundam Set 3. This one looks awesome, featuring Mr. I Am Gundam himself. Fatal Strike is an incredibly powerful card, and I see myself putting this in a lot of purple decks. In fact, I mentioned this in the previous video, I have been bumping up my count of this card in my purple decks. I started off with 2 in a lot of decks, and I've just been increasing that to 3. And maybe to 4. This card's extremely good. Being able to destroy any level 3 or lower unit is extremely powerful, especially if they overcommit and they put like a pilot on it or something. You hit some really key stuff in the Gundam card game with this. Everything from your Rezo likes to your Rick DS's and Lifrits and Zaku's that they were paired up with Char. Extremely good. So yeah, and I think this one just looks awesome. In terms of just fidelity, this one is the coolest looking. And then finally, I can show this like 3 times. This is First Contact. This is probably the weakest one of the bunch. It's very cute artwork, but this is the level 3 cost place a resource or burst place an EX resource. This one I feel is a card that could be more played in the future. I think it has a lot of potential, but right now it just kind of doesn't really have a home. It doesn't really fit in the Age deck because the Age really wants the EX resources, and this one you only get the EX off a burst, so it's really unreliable. So out of all of the SP cards in Set 3, I think this one's probably going to be the most affordable, with Iron and Blood being next. I feel like Mikazuki, Battle of Aces, and Overflowing Affection. Man, there's actually a lot of them that are going to be really good. They did a great job picking the cards for these. I can't wait to see what we have in future sets. I can see some really awesome potential with them, like choosing stuff like close combat or anything like that. So yeah, I'm really excited for these, and I can't wait to get my booster boxes. Hopefully at the end of the week I will be getting 6 boxes, so we'll see if I can get the average, which I guess is, like I said, 50-50. It's like 3 in my 6 boxes. We'll see what happens, but yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back to me. Oh, it's me again. Thank you all so much for watching. If you are watching this for the second time, you are the real champion. Thank you. And I apologize for misspeaking and getting some of the information wrong on the first go around. Like I said, I've done well over 1,000 videos on YouTube over 10 years. And this is the first time I was like, you know what? We're just going to redo it. We're just going to redo the video, take it down. So I appreciate you all for being out, for watching the Gundam card game content. If this is your first time watching the video, hey, that's also awesome. Let me know what you think of the new SP Rarity in the comment section down below. Are you excited like I am? Some folks in the previous video expressed concerns or frustrations that they're purely collectors, and this just gives them 7 more cards to collect. But me, as someone who does, I collect a little bit, but I mostly play the Gundam card game. This just gives me cool ways to make my deck look cooler, right? So if I'm gonna play Battle of Aces, you don't want this new Battle of Aces or the Show of Resolve. With Fa, put it in my Ayug deck or whatever. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for being here and watching. I genuinely appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.